Hey everybody, I'm Auntie Jessie. Hopefully you already know who I am, and if you don't, you'll fucking figure it out. Hi, welcome. Anyways, CBS News says Trump has threatened to block the Washington Commanders stadium deal unless the team changes it back to their former name. Now, do you remember when we decided that maybe calling things like Redskins and various slurs was maybe not a great plan, and so they started deciding to give new names. Yeah, Trump's not into that because you know what? Because he rapes children and he doesn't want you to find the Epstein files. But let's see what the fuck this is about. He says on Sunday, he pushed the Washington Commanders NFL team to return to its previous name, which was scrapped 5 years ago because it included a word that many view as a slur against Native Americans. The president also threatened to block a complicated deal for the Commanders to return to a stadium in Washington, D.C., unless they return to the name Washington Redskins. Washington Redskins. Why not just the Washington Epsteins? Where are the Epstein files, motherfucker? This motherfucker is out here trying to say the most offensive shit possible to get you to not ask about the fucking Epstein files. And here's the fucking thing. We need to ask about the fucking Epstein files. Alright? Let these guys do whatever the fuck they're gonna do. Oh, we gotta say something horrible. Trump, the only thing that you could do at this point is drop the Epstein files. The Washington whatevers. Oh, sorry. I need to use my Trump voice. The Washington whatevers should immediately change the name back to the Washington Redskins football team. There is a big clamoring for this, Mr. Trump wrote. Is that true? Hours later, Mr. Trump said he may put a restriction on them if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins and get rid of the ridiculous moniker Washington Commanders. I would make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. Commanders hope to build a new stadium in Washington, D.C. at the site of the RFK Stadium, returning to the capital city almost 30 years after the team decamped to Maryland. The deal is complicated. The stadium sits on federal land, but Congress in January granted the city control over the land for 99 years, clearing the way for the property to be redeveloped. City councilors still need to approve the redevelopment plan. Meanwhile, in baseball, the president also pushed the Cleveland Guardians, MLB, to change back to the Cleveland Indians, a name that the franchise got rid of in 2021. Kind of weird that he's paying attention to the major leagues. I thought he only paid attention to the minors. Make Indians great again, he wrote in the Sunday afternoon statement. Mr. Trump claimed, "Our great Indian people in massive numbers want this to happen. Their heritage and prestige is systematically being taken away from them." The Guardian's president of the baseball operations, Chris Antonetti, told reporters of the name change on Sunday. "It's a decision we made, and we've gotten the opportunity to build the brand as the Guardians over the last 4 years." CBS News has reached out to the Commanders and the NFL and MLB for comment. I don't really give a fuck about football, and Trump doesn't either. He doesn't know what the fuck football is. Alright? He doesn't know what anything is. He's insane. Where are the Epstein files? How about that? Can you answer that for me, please? A day before Sunday's post, Jason Buck, announced retired defensive lineman who played on the Washington team in the 1990s, told TMZ he would give anything to meet with Mr. Trump to discuss changing the Commander's name back. You really need to rethink that. I'll do anything, sir. Also, it's kind of weird that it's like CBS News is now using Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump. They're not using, Donald Trump or even President Trump. It's really weird. Mr. Trump, this is weird, has weighed in on the issue in the past. Earlier this month, he told reporters he was opposed to the commander's name change. Why do you care? Why do you fucking care? Anyways, why do you fucking care? Do you fucking care about this, or do you care about the Epstein files? I know I fucking care about those motherfucking Epstein files. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Okay? Don't let him get away with this. You be good out there.